Blarla. Hello peeps and welcome back to 2 Point Hospital. Welcome back to Flemington, where I've been stretching myself rather thin across lots of buildings, making patients walk as far as I possibly can make them. But we're getting close to our second star. But yes, patients walking to and fro at the moment is not ideal. We haven't quite got the balance right in that area, but we're making money now. Things aren't too bad. You know, there is a certain amount of control going on here. But we want to continue the training, for sure. And I think that we're doing quite well, with money. I think I'd like to copy this. As you know, I always like to try and get 4 training rooms in place. I always think that works quite nicely. That they do. And this is a thing, right? This is, I mean, that tannoy message is definitely about our janitors, of which really we only have 3 that are restocking snack machines. We've got a lot of maintenance ones here. We've started upgrading machines because our mechanic is pretty good now. But we could do with training these guys up so they move around the hospital faster, getting from A to B and being able to do all the things that they need to do. But it's also would be nice to maybe get 1 or 2 more in. We'll start by training these ones though. Skylar here definitely needs training in ghost capture. I always feel that's one of the most important ones for me to get, as I have like different types of janitors, and Skylar here is one of my sort of all-rounder cleaner uppers. And she can't do ghost capture, which is not great. It's not great. So we need to do a marketing campaign. I don't want to do an illness campaign because it will probably inundate an illness room that will be overwhelmed and we won't be able to handle it. I don't really want to do one that increases reputation, although I don't think our reputation going up will actually bring in any more patients now. I think that we have kind of maxed that out, to be honest. But I think that the most inoffensive training or marketing, campaign that we can do is going to be looking for staff. So let's have a look. If we're considering some new janitors, so I want a janitor that has no training or maybe ghost capture. So that's what we're going to do. We will launch a marketing campaign to recruit a janitor. Look, ghost capture. There we go. Should we do that? That's even more specific. A ghost capture campaign. Make a donation to Harrison Wolf's paranormally proactive initiative, and he'll put in a good word with some of the qualified ghost hunters he knows. Fantastic. And that should be our second star. There it is. Whoop whoop whoop. Yay! Congratulations, your hospital has been awarded a 2-star rating by the 2 Point Health Ministry. The Foxbridge homestead resides in the Great Flemington area. I'm not surprised, as do much of the Foxbridge clan. It has been a delight to hear so many positive things about your establishment from all. There's nothing like news straight from the horse's mouth, or the mouth of the horse owners, rather. Continue building the hospital that Flemington deserves. For more rewards, or go elsewhere and expand your organisation. Yours fragrantly, Tarquin Foxbridge. We'll be sticking around in Flemington. We want that 3rd star. We do. All these challenges. So the injection room. Now we have set up an injection room. Here it is. And being that it wants us to launch 3 marketing campaigns, and 30 is quite a lot, I think, for an injection room. I think that we will market for injection. However, I think it might overwhelm, potentially. It could do. It has the possibility of overwhelming the 1 injection room that we have, and it does mean that more patients will be coming in that will need diagnosings, you know. So how are our GPs doing? to be honest, new patients coming in doesn't seem to be too bad. In fact, if anything, we've got an overflow of this GP from further diagnosis. Have you noticed that? We've got a sort of an overflow happening from here, which is a problem. Yes, it is. I am keen to open up this building, making this treatment so that further diagnostics can actually bleed over into here, because we also have our ward down here, which is causing a lot of walking of to and froing, which I don't like either. So that needs to be fixed. Do you know, I don't know what the attractiveness level is on our hospital. I'll expect it to be quite low, so I'm going to reject that. Are you on your way for treatment? You are. 13. You should be fine. You should be fine. Let's deal with this ghost. Skylar now has her ghost capture training. Why do I have trouble saying that? I don't know. So what I would like to do actually is put Skylar and Alexa here into motivation training, which I feel is the second most important one for janitors. So let's find there, Alexa, there she is. Let's get them in for that. That'll be good. Now doctors, let's see, let's get some Psychiatry 3 training going, and we'll grab one of these. It will cause queues doing it this way, but that's what I'm going to do. Now we might also be interested in no, don't like them. Might also be interested in getting another nurse, maybe 2, that have this injection skill. If we're going to be marketing for these guys, I'm probably going to want 2 injection rooms with 3 nurses capable of doing the job, which means I'm also quite keen on training them up as well, just so they're not quite as bad. They're no good. So I think this marketing campaign is still going over here. We'll let her finish. We'll see if we can get another janitor while we're doing it. Not now. Put them on training. Now, pandemic. There's no reason why we can't build a pandemic now, I would say. Except that we would need a treatment doctor, which we don't have. Let's see, Lucy Rutt. Ooh. We like Lucy Rutt. She's going to be our treatment doctor. So let's pop her in for training. In treatment. Excellent. So Lucy. I don't know if we're getting lightheaded patients here, but if we are, I'd like you to take them. No, but we are getting pans. So that'll be her task. Now, I do like the idea of moving treatment over to here. We need more room for further diagnostics. We need a GP, a second GP for this further diagnostic area. That is something that is happening at the moment. For sure. We have another training room. It looks like we could do with training some nurses. And we've got a couple of ward nurses here. Let's put one of them on training. Let's get that going. Now that we've got all this money, although I say we've got all this money, I am spending it like water. So I've got to be careful with it. So this would probably be the final home for the treatment department, which will be quite nice. Let's see. Let's edit. And again, this is going to cause quite a bit of upset. With everything that we're doing. We're going to move you. And we're probably going to do something weird. We'll do that. I think the pharmacy is fairly popular. Not too bad. It's not as popular as it has been in previous levels. That much is for sure. Now, these two are nurse based. And he is doing both of them at the moment. So what we need to do is keep these two rooms together. So we're going to make these people move and walk even further now. It's a bit problematic. It's going to cause a lot of upset. But you've got to get the ultimate flow right of the hospital, and treatment is the end of the line. It really, really is. And we need multiples of these. So I'm going to pop that there. And we are going to build another one on the opposite side. Because I think with this marketing campaign, it's probably a good idea, just in case, to have two operating, to be honest. I do think that will be worth doing. Okay. Ooh, we have a new illness. Decision rash for the injection room. So we've got another new illness coming in as well here. So that's worth bearing in mind. I don't know if I want a window looking at it like that. I think we'll leave it. It's going to be cold here. I think we'll get a heater down. Fantastic. And should we see about, I'd like to try it. They're not going to fit. Right, okay, what if we put this on the other side? And then we put a couple of bennies down. There we go. Just so they've got somewhere to sit over here. We need to do more with these rooms. We need to get more bennies down and snack machines and stuff like that over here. So we're going to build as well a Pan's Lab over here. I'm gonna whack this down. It's a 4x4. Okay, we might just stick it here like this. It's a big Pan's Lab. It's a big old Pan's Lab. There we go. Big old Pan's Lab. Excellent. That'll do for the minute. Promote them. Excellent. Now, we could do with copying this staff room, getting that over here, and the toilet as well. I'm not sure that's the best place for staff room. Well, while this is probably the final resting home for these buildings, I would imagine I will be doing a rejig of how these rooms are laid out for sure. We're just getting them in. We're throwing them down. You may have noticed. Right. And very quick.
Take a seat. Get off those feet.
Set up so that, you know, they can sit down and things. Get some bennies here.
The kind of person who leaves the radio
Benny there.
all the time. Congratulations.
Let's
You
get some
just
bennies
stumbled
here.
into Harrison Wolf's Power Hour here on 2 Point Radio.
I think we'll
I'll
get
try not to distribute
some
too
bennies
much.
here and bennies here. Then, of course, behind those we're going to want some notice boards.
Janitor to repair Jetmaster.
It'll be nice when we come back to this hospital and make it all lovely. Looking forward to that phase.
Now approaching the hospital.
There we go. Right, now we are going to need some snack machines. Also, we need... Right, now we've got moose juice, which gives people a happiness buff. So it doesn't just crunch their thirst, but it also makes them, rather happy, which is pretty fantastic. Now we don't have our jumbo nuts at the moment. We could unlock them. In fact, I think we might unlock them because they also give a happiness buff along with keeping everybody well fed. There we go. And then they will need some binnies. Otherwise people will start littering everywhere. So we might stick a couple down here. One over here. Then we'll need some gentle entertainment. I think we'll put a bookcase here and a bookcase over here. Excellent. I think we should put down some magazine racks. So there's plenty for everybody. Some leaflet stands as well. Excellent. Maybe we could get some arcade machines. Look at our level. Level 13 is disappearing fast. There we go. We could put some telephones down, but I think that will probably do for the moment. There's no real attractiveness around though. I've not really done attractiveness. We could just pop plants down, but they require watering and mucking about. Really, fountains are quite good because they can just be plonked down and spread quite a lot of attractiveness. But as attractiveness isn't a big goal of this hospital, I don't think I'm going to worry about it too much. No. So, we've got this sort of up and running. Look, we did find one. So, she's great. That's excellent. We would like to keep her.
Assistant required in marketing.
And they're good at clearing up as well. But I don't think we need another one. So we're now interested in nurses. She tires easily, but I think we will go with her. So that's great. So that makes 2. Like this. What have we done with her? And what we're going to do, we're going to train them up. We're going to sort out the rooms as well to help.
Nurse needed in general diagnosis.
Let's launch... oh dear, have you got money problems? Indeed you do.
The world makes little sense in the morning. Everything's too
We've got to level 14.
Too fast, too bright.
We're going
That's
to
why
do
you
recruitment.
We're night people.
I think for
So stay
nurses.
tuned for some night music.
For nurses. We'll give that a go. Right, so that training is over. The queues aren't too bad. How are they feeling? He is fairly tired. So is she. Let's send them on break. So, we do need one more nurse. Just the worst. He will do. So let's pop him in here and we'll get him the injection training as well. And actually, that will do us. Prepping. Get him there like that as well. Excellent. Right. Now, further diagnostics. Because we want to move our ward, which is... over here, we're interested in the ward psychiatry because they do both diagnostic and treatment. So it's sort of halfway between further diagnostic and treatment, right? And we're sort of doing a flow like this. And at the moment, that is all the diagnostic rooms that we have. What is the queue like? Yes, we will upgrade that. So, should we have a bit of a clear out? I think we will actually. Let's have a bit of a clear out. Bring those numbers down. Because we are having a rearrangement. People don't like it. I mean, you end up having to make people move on to new areas and it takes ages to, or it takes much longer to get through a queue that was already established and well formed. So if we could just knock those queues back a little bit, it will definitely help with all of our mucking around in the hospital. Are you almost done? You are almost done. Fantastic. Excellent. Should help. Right. So the ward, and it'll be interesting because we'll be able to increase the size of this at some point as well. So there's that. Then we would like to move psychiatry. Excellent. One. And we're doing this before we agree to an emergency. So there's psychiatry.
If you're planning to take a camping trip to the Tumble Downs, be sure to take
And
the
we are
following
going to
with
need
you.
a GP
A
office
compass,
over
steward
here.
tent, and the new multi-purpose repellent from Holistics, guaranteed to drive away wolves, bears, and chainsaw-wielding maniacs. There's no bears or wolves out there, but it's always good to be prepared.
Move that a little bit closer. We're going to need a GP's office. And we do have the GP to staff one, which is fantastic. But yeah, we are going to need a GP's office, which I think we might stick there. Which should help alleviate some of the pressure that's happening to this one. Who are you? Pedro. Okay. Pedro. Oh, you're already sorted. Fine. So it should help alleviating some of the pressure from here. Less people will be relying on this one, which will be nice. We're getting quite a lot of new patients to this one, which I don't like. We might remove this, to be honest. Okay. How many new patients are we getting here? Not wait, what are you doing over there? Is this should be staff only? Oh, it's not. Right, there we go. There we go. That was a mistake. Okay, I'm sure I made that staff only, but apparently not. We don't want patients in here, that's for sure. That is an extremely long way for them to be walking for the toilet. What are you doing? This is quite full as well. So it could be, because I'm seeing new patients here, which I don't like. Yeah. So removing this reception desk should help keep them here. But yeah, we might be interested. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, let's see. Is all this okay over here? Heat-wise, it's not too bad. Heat-wise, it's getting messy. I know. That's just how my hostels go because of all the rejigging. But that's what coming back to the hospitals, and we'll be streamlining them and making them more beautiful. Ooh, lovely. Thank you very much. We could actually do with another round of training going because we've not been doing that. So how is everybody? Are you getting tired again? Is it taking me a while? No, this is good actually. We do have some queues here though. We could probably try and reduce this queues. We'd like to take on this emergency if we can. So let's it's probably a little bit early, but we're going to get that done. As we're just having a very quick change around so that we can, I think, probably concentrate on, mind you, look, we've done 16 of those injection patients, which is pretty good.
There's nothing like a burp.
Do you know what I mean?
Now, Burp Soda
Pretty
comes in
good.
3 new flavors.
And we want to
With 23%
train.
more fizz.
So only one of them is available for some treatment training. That's fine. We'll do it.
This is 2-Point Radio.
He's not ready. We could do with getting you into some GP3 training. Oh god, there's a lot of failed treatments going on at the moment. I'm not surprised, to be honest. 2 deaths. Another one. We are ignoring the hospital quite quite a lot. That's not what I wanted to press. I wanted to see... What is it that you do? Your reward. Okay. Okay. There we go. And... I'd like to get both of these for motivation training. Excellent. Right, now, like I say, a big change around really upsets patients. And actually, you can see that it looks like we might be killing quite a lot. In the fracture ward, not surprised. Not surprised. Wow, a lot of mock stars. That'll be our emergency. Just gone into the GP's office. Just gone into the GP's office.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
That's not what I wanted. This is. There we go. You can leave that queue. Although I think what you actually needed was a psychiatrist. Okay. Right. So we can upgrade this. We're not upgrading anything else at the moment, so let's do that. We have a ghost here, look.
Maintenance announcement. Bins will become full.
Alexa. There we go. Excellent. Good. Good. Okay. I like the idea of making a reception room here as well soon. I think that might go down quite nicely. Now, in these rooms, let's see what's recommended here. So, I would say that these are going to be nice in this room. It's not going to let me fit it in there. Typical. So what we might...
Training course complete. Class dismissed.
I normally like them underneath the windows, but yeah, and we don't really... That window, it's going to be a bit
required in general diagnosis.
Indelicate to their situation. Right, so will it go under that window? I think it might. Bit of a rejig, as always. Right, so it might be that we do it this way around. Will that fit? No, because it's exactly the same space, but just different, on a different angle.
Nurse to fluid analysis.
So we'll have to put them here. And this will just help boost treatment in here, which is nice. We could do with a fire extinguisher for sure. And we could also do with getting the bits and bobs down for the nurse idling in here. We've not given ourselves the best space to do it. In fact, I think I hate that. So don't just dislike it, I hate it. So I think we might do it this way around.
Sometimes when I'm sitting in the booth like this,
Oops.
completely alone, headphones pressing on
Right.
my ears, I like to pretend I'm an astronaut lost in space. I'm just trying to get a message through. Until then, here's more music.
I'm not sure. This corner is a little bit weird to me. Is it weird to you? I'm finding it a little bit weird. Not quite sure what to do with it. Maybe we'll put a plant in here. This, I don't like putting plants in rooms though. They're better for corridors. Don't think I'll worry about it too much. Let's not worry about it too much. I'll put that in there. Actually, we're going to put that
Janitor called to mend fluid
there.
accelerator.
The sweet dispenser. Okay. And then I'd like to put his chair quite near the radiator. There we go. Are you? Fair enough. probably got lost in all this nonsense of changing all the rooms around. And ended up walking all over the place. Now they've got to catch up with the queues that formed from the emergency, which they will. It'll happen. Now. Ooh, yeah, this will be good. Have we upgraded? That has been upgraded. Good. Now. Let's go fire extinguisher in here. That'd be nice. Actually, now I might pop this radiator over here. Not sure. Where do we want these? I don't know. I can't quite decide. The windows. There's too many windows in this room. I think we might pop them here. I do like to have these cupboards though. So he might just be stuck there for now. It's a little bit weird. And then the hand dispenser sort of needs to go here. Although we can't get the... I don't want to put the water fountain under the window. Do you know what I mean? So maybe... I don't know. Maybe we'll... I like to put those together because, of course, the water fountain does lower hygiene. So maybe we'll just do something like that for now. And then the chair, again, can be near the radiator. So when they're idling, they are warm sitting there. I like that. And I tend to like to put a little certificate just behind. Okay. Excellent. So... we don't want to upgrade the drug mixer 2 at the moment. We're upgrading these jab machines. We've almost done this one, look, which is fantastic. So it makes you wonder what sort of marketing campaign we're going to bother with. Probably just waste them away on searching for staff. Let's train you up in Psychiatry 3. And I think what we might start doing, the money's quite good. So I think what we might start doing is when we're promoting staff members, we'll do Roy and Sophia, is start making them happy with their pay. I think that's what we're going to start doing. Yep. Definitely, I think, in the next episode. It should be good. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, please hit that like button. As long as you are here, why not check out one of my delectable videos available? Feel free to come stalk me on social media and be sure to share this video with friends so even more may watch my SHIZWAH. See you next time, peeps.